a beautiful young woman.
Mysterious disappearance.
21-year-old Kelsie Schelling had everything to live for.
She had just found out that she was 8 weeks pregnant.
She had a boyfriend she loved.
He was a big star here in Pueblo.
And she was excited about their future.
She thought that he maybe was going to give her a ring.
But then, Kelsie vanished without a trace. Investigators had little to go on. Cameras caught a strange hooded figure driving Kelsie's car out of a parking lot.
The security video was very poor quality.
Who was this mystery man, and what did he know? Unanswered questions. What really happened to Kelsie Schelling? Kelsie Schelling was the kind of girl everyone loved.
She loved music, loved animals, loved children. She'd babysit them or take them for ice cream or take them to the park.
She met her best friend, Allie Eberhardt, at Colorado's Northeastern Junior College.
Kelsie moved into my room with me spring semester 2011. She and I were just kind of meant to be friends.
Kelsie had a boyfriend, 6'8" tall basketball forward Dante Lucas.
He was a standout star here in town. Seemed to have a bright future ahead of him.
She kind of always was attracted to the athletic type. He and his family had these grandiose dreams of him playing for the NBA one day.
At first, Kelsie's friends were happy for her. But when she got pregnant, they were worried.
Dante was very upset that she was pregnant, and he kept saying that she trapped him on purpose. I was very nervous for her.
Luckily, Kelsie had her family's support.
Whether Dante was going to be involved or not involved, she had her family, all of us behind her, willing to help her raise the baby.
On February 3rd, Kelsie sent Dante a sonogram of their baby. The next day, he said he wanted to see her.
He had said that he had something for her, some sort of surprise, something that she would like.
In text messages, Kelsie seems intrigued. Maybe he had changed his mind about the baby and wanted a life together after all.
She thought that he maybe was going to give her a ring.
On the night of February 4th, Kelsie left her job, got in her car, and headed to meet Dante.
Kelsie clocked out of work at 8:41 p.m., then began the drive to Pueblo, which is about a 2-hour drive from Denver.
They agreed to meet at the Southside Walmart.
But when Kelsie arrived, there was no sign of her boyfriend.
Kelsie reaches out to Dante a few times on text message. He's not there. She asks him where he's at. He tells her just to wait, he's almost there.
Waited, and Dante didn't show up.
Finally, Dante instructed Kelsie to drive to a quiet side street. But when he still didn't show up, Kelsie sent him a frustrated text. It was the last text Kelsie sent.
The communications with Dante stopped. It seems to us that somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, something happened to her.
The morning after Kelsie left to meet Dante, her mom tried to reach her, but Kelsie wasn't answering her phone. She tried texting Kelsie and only got a short reply.
It was always one of us texting her number and then getting, a brief response back. I just attributed it to her being tired because I knew how exhausted she was. And so, I had just said, when you're, feeling up to it, call me.
But then Kelsie's family started to worry.
Because all of her friends seemed to come out of the woodwork, texting me saying, we've been trying to get a hold of Kelsie and we can't reach her.
Days passed, and Kelsie still hadn't returned her family's calls. It was a frightening thought, but they began to suspect that it wasn't really Kelsie returning their texts.
And that's when the panic just exploded.
If it wasn't Kelsie, who was it? On February 9th, 5 days after she left Denver, Kelsie's family contacted the police. Dante was brought in for questioning. He told investigators he did meet up with Kelsie. He said they spent time together the day of February 5th, but after they argued about their unborn baby, Kelsie kicked him out of her car. Dante claimed it was the last time he ever saw Kelsie, and said he'd never heard from her again. With no reason to hold Dante, police let him go. But then, 10 days after Kelsie went missing, police found her car. It was parked outside a hospital. Who left it there? When police checked footage from security cameras in the area, they uncovered something suspicious. Dante is seen driving Kelsie's car on February 5th, the same day he says they were together. But he's alone.
It's in the middle of the day. He's seen in her car withdrawing money out of a local bank using her ATM card.
We know that at 11:39 a.m. he went to the Canyon National Bank, went through the drive-through ATM, withdrew $400 from Kelsie's account, and then drove to the Walmart and parked the car.
Kelsie's family told investigators that sometimes she did give her boyfriend access to her car and even her ATM card.
And according to some of the family members, it was common for him to take money out of her account.
But why wasn't Kelsie seen anywhere on the surveillance footage? In an even more puzzling twist, there was a mystery man. A strange hooded figure is seen driving Kelsie's car out of the Walmart lot 18 hours after Dante parked it there. Who was it? Police have been unable to identify him, but they believe he holds the key to finding Kelsie. There was no sign of her anywhere.
No bank account activity, no paychecks being cashed. Her pattern of life ceased on the 5th of February 2013.
Police brought Dante in for a second round of questioning.
Young lady in her car with her credit card. I've never heard of her.
Police considered Dante their prime suspect, but this time he didn't have much to say.
Can I speak to a lawyer, please?
The only thing that police knew for certain was that Dante's story didn't add up.
Nothing he has told us is checked out. No evidence to corroborate what he has told us. There's absolutely nothing that supports his story.
Some people have suggested that maybe Kelsie wanted to disappear, and that this was all an elaborate effort to cover her tracks. Kelsie's best friend says that theory makes no sense. She's always been suspicious of Dante.
The fact that he's okay with this and sleeps every night, it's pure evil.
Police say Dante is their only lead.
Everything points right back to Dante and their last meeting.
But Kelsie has never been found, and with no evidence of a crime, the police can't arrest Dante. The investigation is ongoing.
Kelsie never leaves my thoughts, not ever. I think the only thing that's going to give me peace is to get Kelsie back.
Follow Still a Mystery for new episodes and updates.